Hey guys, welcome to my February 15th DVD update. I'll show you guys all the DVDs and some Blu-rays that I've gotten over the last few weeks or so. I don't even remember the last time I officially did a DVD update. I think it was, I think the last, DVD video I shot was, my horror video or something. But this will just be, all DVDs that I've gotten over the last few weeks. Sorry there hasn't been as many videos as lately, but I've been trying to edit and produce more Front Row Steves. And if you haven't seen the Sean and MJ Stickum special with Joe Franz, definitely check that out. Even if you don't know who Sean and MJ are, they're YouTube user Cool Duder, and you can find Joe Franz, one of the producers for, Jackass and Wild Boys, all the Bam Margera stuff. So just check that out in my video queue. But the first DVD I got at Sam's Club, surprisingly. I was really surprised that this came out. I remember hearing about this at Summer Heights High, a DVD slip. They said it'd be coming out in March of last year, but it never did. And it's The Life and Times of Tim, the complete first season. I watched this entire thing yesterday and today. It was an absolute great show. This is on HBO, for those who don't know. I think it's one of the few, HBO shows that's actually animated. I got this for, $21, surprisingly, and I couldn't find it at Best Buy, so I was glad I really found this at Sam's Club. And in case you don't know, it's about, Tim. And I don't think you really call these full-length episodes. Some are longer than others, but some are usually, they're little shorts, basically little animated shorts about this 20-something guy named Tim. He doesn't have a good reputation. He always gets picked on by his boss and his friends. It's a really funny show, and the season 2 is going to be airing in a few weeks as well. I think February 19th. I saw previews online, but definitely check that one out. You're probably going to have to order it online, though, unless your Best Buy carries it, because I couldn't find it Best Buy. Well, the next one I got was I was surprised to find it Best Buy. I saw this in theaters, and I didn't think I'd go see it because it wasn't playing near me. I didn't want to have to, bust my ass to go there. And I remember this, I saw it's based on a book too, and I actually got the book yesterday. And it's I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. This is a funny movie, had a hangover quality to it. And this movie did not do well, though. Even the the writer of the book, Tucker Max, who this movie's based on, though, he was even mad that this movie didn't do well. He blamed it on marketing failure and crap because they really didn't do a good job of supporting it. I thought this was pretty funny. A lot of critics didn't like this movie. I don't know how fan reception was on it, though, but if you haven't seen it, which I probably don't think you have, but definitely check this out. It's about this character. Him and his friends go to this strip club because they're having this bachelor party. It sounds a lot like The Hangover, but I think this was in production before. Might have been a little bit after, but they were kind of in production simultaneously. And what happens is they go to this basically him and his friends go to this strip club. The one guy's misogynist. He hates talking about women after his girlfriend dumped him. It's a very funny movie. Definitely check this out. It's $17.99 at Best Buy. I don't think they're going to be carrying this off. I got this the first week it came out. But definitely check that one out. The next one I got was a weird one from First Look Pictures, and they also have this new one, Suicide Girl, that I'm going to be getting in a few weeks. Suicide Girls Go to Hell, Suicide Girls Guide to Living on Blu-ray, and I'll be getting that soon as well. You could see an ad for this at the you can see an ad for it, the trailer of it, but it's midgets versus mascots, and this is a up movie. It's got Gary Coleman in it, which is the main reason this movie's well done. If it wasn't for him, this movie wouldn't have been as good as it seems. Every scene with Gary Coleman in this movie was downright fucking hilarious. It was amazing how funny he was in this movie. If it wasn't for him, this movie would have been crap. He was hilarious. Every scene, including the bathroom scene in the beginning. That was great. And it's basically about these midgets and mascots. It's like a Jackass kind of thing. And they have this guy on the cover, this weird, flower thing. I don't know what he's supposed to be. But he's not even in the movie at all. Him and the other dog right back here, they're not even in the movie at all. So it's, pointless to even put them on the cover. But midgets and versus mascots are little people, because midgets is the correct term for it. I still got that cough after weeks. But it's basically these midgets challenge these mascots. There's 5 midgets, 5 mascots. They compete in challenges. Whoever gets 30 points first wins $1 million. I thought this was actually a shits and giggles movie. It's actually shot like a real movie. And it's pretty. And like I said, Gary Coleman, the best scene he did was either the bathroom scene in the very beginning where he's going to he's in the urinal trough, or the one where he's in the stall. I'm not going to get into it, but they're hilarious. They're some of the funniest things I've seen in film in a while. If you can find this, I found this this at Best Buy for about $14.99. This is a must pick up. Jason Mewes is in it too. He's in it for like 5-10 seconds, the most. He hardly says anything. You'll see which one of the mascots he is, though. Check this out, though. It's hilarious. And like I say, though, if it wasn't for Gary Coleman, the movie would have been just complete crap. But I mean, and definitely go to the website, midgetsversusmascots.com. I'll have the link up on the side. Sorry, I have to keep, people have asked me why I have to keep going behind the camera. It's just I want to make sure time isn't running out. But I might have to do a second part. Then I'm trying to go more in depth with these reviews, so it's just not like me saying like, got this, and yeah, like that. But anyway, the next one I got was World's Greatest Dad, and I saw this on the Xbox Live Marketplace a long time ago, back when it was still in theaters. This is an outstanding movie. It goes on my list as like the third best of the year, next to Hangover and 500 Days of Summer. This is an outstanding movie. It's great. This is Robin Williams' top-notch movie. I'm not gonna say the plot. I don't want to risk ruining the plot, because if you've seen this movie, you know it's so hard to tell anybody the plot. People are gonna be like, "What's the plot?" And it's gonna be like, "It's Robin Williams and his son," because there's too much to give away. And well, they ruin it on the back, but the thing is, though, you can't really say the plot without ruining it. That's probably the worst part. Though I lend this to my friends, but they didn't like it at all. I thought this was outstanding. Check this one out. Then I got this triple feature Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I thought it was like a John Candy feature, but the one movie John Candy isn't even in. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Summer Rental, and Foul Play. This is $7.99 at Jewel, and I was actually really surprised about this. I thought it'd be like crappy, like compressed, like on a DVD-R or something. Not a DVD-R, but like one of those plain discs, just like a compressed version of both of them. It's actually the real versions of all the discs. Like here's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Summer Rental, and Foul Play. This is actually really surprising on how they released this, and I couldn't find any information of this online, so I'm guessing it's just like one of those rare exclusives, whatever. But I did get to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Summer Rental. Both were very good. I have to say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was the better one. Now here we go with the Blu-rays. Well, as I mentioned, though, I got The Hangover on Blu-ray, which looks great. One of the best Blu-rays I've ever seen. It's probably one of the loudest. It's probably one of the softest. So I had to turn my volume up to like 70 or 80 just to hear it. But I'm sure everybody's mostly seen this. This is like top-notch comedy. It's one of the best films of the decade, I will say. And then I got Michael Jackson's This Is It. And this was another pretty good film. It wasn't the greatest. Like a lot of the scenes, if you could tell, weren't shot I don't think this was even to be seen to the public. I just thought it'd be like the kind before, because he died on my birthday. He died like 7 days before you were supposed to do those concerts. And this is what he was doing like the last days of his life. It's pretty good, but the thing is though with this, you could really tell this was just supposed to be seen by like the backstage crew. This was not intended to be a full-length movie. That's the thing, though. I mean, you would think that this would be like a full movie, but it's actually shot in like pretty not great quality. It's okay. The Blu-ray version is great, but really it's not great quality. But check this out if you haven't seen it. I'm gonna stop here. This is my DVD collection update for 2/15/10 Part 1. Look forward to Part 2 soon, and I'll talk to you guys later.